Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
Gotta hide, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hide, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and live we are for yet another edition of CMV, and we are well and truly jumping straight into the action here tonight for Shockwave number 78. As you can see, a battle royale to get things started. We are wasting no time, that's for damn sure, this go-home edition of Shockwave, leading us into the Tag Team Cup this weekend. We are going to Tokyo, Japan, baby, but this battle will be second. First we saw last night on Octane was won by Arisa Masami, and now she is set to face the winner of this battle royal in a number one contenders match for a shot at Quinn Bell and the Rising Star Championship. We have got some tough competition in this one. Former Women's World Champion Joy Justice there. Precious Pratt, former Women's Tag Team Champion, taking down the newcomer Celestia. We saw Amelia Jones, Precious Pratt's tag team partner, unfortunately not able to win last night's Battle Royal on Octane. We're going to put a little bit of a team up here between Amber Young and Joy Justice on one half of the after party. Nicole Raymond. Celestia, we saw make her in-ring debut at last episode of Shockwave with a dominant win over Karen Torres. She has wasted no time putting herself on the map in this women's division, and could get even better for her with a win right here tonight. Immediately finding herself in a number one contenders match. Amber Young might be the woman in this matchup that a lot of people have got their eyes on after what transpired last night on Octane, guys. When Amber Young was caught off guard, defeated by Rising Star champion Quinn Bell. But it's what happened after the matchup, as Amber Young was joined by Caroline Swift and Amira Iden, the three of them ganging up on Quinn Bell, beating her down, seeming to form perhaps some sort of alliance. And we are set to see Amira Iden make her in-ring debut here tonight, one-on-one with Riley Van Wilson. I guess we'll see if Young is potentially in her corner or plans on helping her out in any sort of capacity, but Raymond trying to get a handle here on Precious Pratt, guys. What a show we have. Of course, a lot of hype going into the Tag Team Cup. A lot of momentum is going to be at stake here tonight. Fatal four-way a little bit later on with some of the Tag Team Cup participants repping their respective teams. We're also going to see Jacob Wells of Top Guns taking on Peligro. We'll kill your heroes in our main event. Huge non-title match. The championship match we could very well see at the Tag Team Cup this weekend if things go well for the team of John Lipnick and Troy Colt, that is. But here tonight it's going to be a non-title matchup as those two take on the Allied Powers. Joy Justice scoring the first elimination, knocking out Ruby Rebel of the Undisputed Elite. Raymond, a Falcon Arrow to Amber Young. Celestia fixing to follow up on the damage done there, sending Young over the top and eliminates her. Celestia with the elimination. Just like that, we're down to 4. Celestia might be looking for another elimination here, too. Again, the winner of this is going to be Arisa Masami. Next episode of Shockwave in a #1 contenders match. The winner of that goes on to face Quinn Bell for the Rising Star Championship. Joy Justice, snap vertical suplex to Precious Pratt. And Celestia is going to take a moment here to try to recover a bit. Nicole Raymond's on her, though. Tweet here, guys, from Mystery Mask the 4th, and he says, Mr. Young, I know you want this as much as I want it, and when we meet in that squared circle, I will make sure that you need some type of doctor, maybe one with a sonic screwdriver. Oh, there goes Celestia! That's a big-time elimination by Nicole Raymond. Celestia honestly was low-key my pick here, but taken out. We are down to Joy Justice, Nicole Raymond, and Precious Pratt. As obviously Mystery Mask the 4th, the beef between he and Jay Young far from over, as we saw a couple nights ago on the Underground. Joy Justice trying to take Precious Pratt out of here. But the matriarch of the Justice family seems like she's getting teamed up on at the moment. Lisa Masami, you know, got to be watching this matchup. Quinn Bell, certainly. Looking to see who exactly she might be defending her Rising Star Championship against in the near future. The Spider Spike takes Nicole Raymond down, but now Joy's got to get her up and over the top rope. There she goes. We are down to 2. Joy Justice and Precious Pratt, but Pratt might not be lasting much longer. No, able to save herself. Talk about a close call. Now she might have Justice in trouble. Precious Pratt, but no, not able to get Joy over the top. Is it going to be Joy Justice, Precious Pratt to face Arisa Masami? Look at the double choke, the double-handed choke, and hoisting up the much larger Joy Justice like it's nothing. Joy is out of it. Precious Pratt, this could be her best chance. Over the top. Pratt! Pratt with a choke bomb. Precious Pratt is heading to the #1 contenders match. It will be Precious Pratt versus Arisa Masami. Next episode of Shockwave, with the winner going on to face Quinn Bell for the Rising Star Championship. What a victory for Precious Pratt. This was a much-needed win for Amity. They needed this big time. Coming up next here on Shockwave, my friends, it is the highly anticipated debut of Amira Aiden. And she is most certainly being thrown straight into the deep end here, man. No taking it easy on the rookie. As she'll be going against the former Women's World Champion, her first appearance since, of course, losing the championship back at Climb to Fame in rather devastating fashion. Dispatched by Amber Reed in less than 5 minutes, and Riley Van Wilson certainly has been hard on herself the couple of weeks since Climb to Fame. Understandably so, but hoping to get herself back on track with this win here. Certainly not looking to allow the rookie to use her as a stepping stone. That's the last thing Riley Van Wilson needs right about now. But Riley Van Wilson, if she was watching Octane last night, she'll know to have eyes in the back of her head. We saw Amira Iden giving a helping hand to Amber Young, that beat down on Quinn Bell. Might Young try and rear her ugly head here in this matchup. That is a dangerous combination, man. Amira Iden and Amber Young. They could wreak some serious havoc on this women's division. Obviously, Young has taken quite the interest in Iden. Like I said, a lot of hype even before debuting right here tonight. Coming to us from Turkey, one of the, maybe the only ever Turkish-born CMV superstar. I can't remember another man or woman who has stepped into a CMV ring that was from Turkey. But at this point, CMV, nearly 10 years, it's a possibility. We all know my memory not the best, but Amira Iden looking very confident as she makes her way to the ring. She better be going up against Riley Van Wilson here. Again, guys, we return to Tokyo, Japan. The Tag Team Cup returns this weekend. 8 teams gonna duke it out to go down in the history books to earn that trophy and a shot at the World Tag Team titles. But here we go. Amira Iden and Riley Van Wilson, two very similar women in more ways than one. I mean, not only their styles, both having a background in mixed martial arts, but as you can see, also attire-wise, and even hair-wise. These two, perhaps Amira Iden coming into CMV as a big RVW fan. Certainly doesn't look like it as she kicks her in the back. Definitely going to enjoy, yeah, and a bit more tan. Riley Van Wilson, never been one to hit the a tanning salon. Of course, being from Poland. Definitely a clash between Turkey and Poland. Repping their respective countries here. We're going to see RVW targeting the arm of Amira early on. That double boot stomp. Even though I've been very hyped about Amira Iden and her arrival here in CMV, I can't say that I necessarily know too much about her. Her background, again, she's well trained in mixed martial arts, coming from Turkey where she trained for years before coming to the States. And what an opportunity to put herself on the map here with a win over one of the greatest of all time in the women's division, two-time women's world champion, Riley Van Wilson. Tried for a dropkick, but able to get out of the way just in the nick of time. Also still to come here tonight, my friends, we got that big old tag team matchup as Killjoy Club going to be going up against Beatrice Lotus and Amber Reed. Now, are those two going to be able to coexist? I highly doubt it, but we'll find out when push comes to shove. RVW out of the corner here. That big kick attempted, but Iden able to get out of the way. Counter after counter here between these two. Iden obviously came prepared. Butterfly suplex, great reversal. Right into a pin. Oh, ref. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like we might have another ref aneurysm here. Hold on just a moment. Looks like maybe we gotta get ourselves a new ref. This guy's just gotta maybe call it early retirement. We'll be right back. friends. Medical team quickly running down to the ring to revive the referee. And the show now hopefully will continue without any further delays. Making sure to keep my eyes on that ref though. In the meantime, we really gotta do some ref hunting. Gotta get ourselves someone who's maybe a bit more healthy than this guy, because he's been having some real problems. RBW, as you can see, in control, goes for a pin, but only a 1 count. Again, the debut here of Amira Iden. Can't ask for a much bigger opportunity to instantly prove yourself than going against someone the caliber of Riley Van Wilson. Kick to the thigh. And an attempted punch, but Iden able to escape. Big time knee to the jaw. I just keep looking at the ref now. Somebody just get this guy some seizure meds. You know, CMV, they don't have a health care plan, so maybe he just can't afford it. Big time Uranagi by Iden. Had some stank out. Look at that reaction, though. Jaw dropped, not even a 1 count. Down to the outside goes Iden. As Riley Van Wilson in this rut, yet to earn a victory here in the new season, coming off that devastating loss to Amber at Climb to Fame. This is really must win for here for her. As we're going to tweet, guys, from Peligro, and he says, Jacob Wells, you are tough, Gato. I wonder how much you can take before you break. I will not wonder for long. You will break tonight. Strong words there from Peligro. A strong knee from Amira, cracking the face of Riley Van Wilson. I'm going to follow her to the outside. Now a meeting with the apron. Face first. Tries for a knee, but able to avoid it is Wilson. Sends her down onto the floor. I'll tell you what, Amira Iden is handling herself fairly well thus far. Dare I say, even in control for the better part of this matchup. Wilson is certainly struggling. I hope that she didn't come into this one perhaps underestimating this newcomer. Tries for a big boot, but great thinking there by RBW. Into the ring. Catches it with a kick, though. Tries to follow it up. But Riley Van Wilson's on her. Gonna go to the corner, maybe. Looking to set up that punt kick of hers again. Iden, that reversal after reversal. She's got an answer for everything. I think she's probably spent the last week studying tape. Watching the greatest RBW matches. Counter by Wilson is now targeting the arms of the newcomer. Looking to soften her up for the cross arm bar. That's what RBW is always looking for in the end. She's going to go to the corner, but Ida begins to stir before she gets there. Maybe going to try for the X-Plex, but instead Ida going to send her to the corner. Tries for a high knee. Great counter by Wilson into a power bomb. That might do it right there. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count for the Polish Warrior. Jabbing blows to the midsection. Oh, guys, we thought this might happen. Here comes Amber Young, perhaps repaying the favor to Amira Iden, who helped her out last night on Octane against Quinn Bell, and a quick roll-up by Iden. 1, 2, but a kick out by Riley Van Wilson. She ain't about to be punked out like that. And in an instant, X-Plex into the pin. 1, 2, but a kick out by the rookie. That was a huge opportunity for Ida to steal the win off the distraction by Amber Young, but RBW not going to go down like that. She ain't nobody's stepping stone. And now Iden going to feel the sting of that armbar. Nowhere to go here. Iden's got to tap, and she does. This was must win for RBW. And when she did, even with that distraction from Amber Young almost costing her. Ruthless. No doubt about it. I think she might have ripped that arm right off had I not tapped out in time. Now here's a matchup that I am more than ready for. This could be a show stealer. Ain't no doubt about it. As Rafael Hernandez about to meet Ace Reeves one-on-one. This is no doubt going to be a huge test for Hernandez. Maybe his biggest yet here in CMV, as he of course heads into the Tag Team Cup this weekend, where he will challenge DRH for the interim Intercontinental Championship, winning that Battle Royal last episode of Shockwave to earn the opportunity. We're looking to bring even more championship gold to the higher authority, who we know are also going to partake in the cup itself. The undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Styles B. Godley to be joined by a tag team partner of Pat LaFave's choosing. We don't know exactly who it's going to be just yet. Pat LaFave says he's had his eyes on a few potential candidates. I guess we'll find out at the cup itself. Ace Reeves, meanwhile, coming off that loss to Jay Young a couple nights ago on the Underground. You know, he's wanting to bounce back. Making his return to CMV here in the brand new season with an excellent win against Leon Gata some weeks ago. I just got a smile on my face every single time Ace Reeves comes out here, though. It is so good to have him back. When Ace Reeves isn't here, there's just, you know, something's missing. It just doesn't feel exactly right. Ace Reeves with a win here, too. He's got to know, might put himself in contention for a shot at the Interim Intercontinental Championship post Tag Team Cup. Especially if Hernandez manages to beat DRH this weekend. So here we go. Hernandez, Reeves, and Reeves proving himself to indeed be the gravity manipulator with that pop-up Hurricane Rana straight out the gate. You can be sure that DRH watching, getting ready to make his first defense of the Interim Intercontinental Championship, which of course he won at Climb to Fame in that brutal fatal four-way, which Hernandez was a part of. Definitely some big news here, guys, as Anthony Martin is on the mend, and sources are saying he's going to be back within the next few weeks, the Intercontinental Champion. So, you know, he's going to be watching the Tag Team Cup real close. Because remember, when Anthony Martin does make his return, he will face whomever holds the Interim Intercontinental Championship to prove who the real, true, deserving Intercontinental Champion will be going forward. He's going to drop Hernandez chest first on that top rope. Kicks to the midsection. Going to go for the arm. Hernandez kicks to the back of the knee as well. Couple to the gut. All over Ace Reeves here like a monkey on a cupcake. Still to come tonight, my friends, that big old tag team matchup as the Killjoy Club going to take on Beatrice Lotus and Women's World Champion Amber Reed. Can they coexist? That's what we'll find out. We've also got that fatal four-way matchup, momentum at stake for the tag teams going into the Cup this weekend. Jacob Wells one-on-one with Peligro. Also our huge non-title main event, the Allied Powers taking on the team of John Lipnick and Troy Colt. Certainly the most unorthodox duo to be a part of the Tag Team Cup this weekend. They are the Dark Horse team. But they are united in this common goal to take down the higher authority. Will that be enough to push them through the cup? As we see Hernandez just tearing at the left knee and ankle of Ace Reeves here. Great strategy. Take out the greatest weapon Ace Reeves has. Those legs of his. Eliminate his ability to nail those kicks. Certainly going to make it harder for him to get to the top rope. Nice elbows to the midsection by Hernandez. Irish whipping to send Reeves into the corner. High knee to the chest. Things ain't looking too good right now for the former global champion. Nose shattering knee. And Raphael thinks that might do it right there. Maybe it will. It's kicked out at 2. Hernandez ain't slowing down though, and that's bad news. The knee that is proven to be so detrimental to the opponents of Raphael Hernandez, but Ace Reeves able to dig it down deep and kick out, but might be a matter of time to the top, and we know what comes next. The lowdown, but Reeves suckered him in, saw it coming, moves out of the way, but unable to take advantage of that reversal. Veteran instinct. Reeves gonna drop to the outside, but Hernandez just staying on him. Double axe handle avoids it. This Reeves high kick. Hernandez trapped up against the barricade here. Nowhere for him to go. The fireman's carry position. Gonna ram Hernandez lower back first into the barricade, making use of the environment here at ringside. Pele kick stuns Hernandez. Ace, again, knowing what this win might mean for him post-Tag Team Cup, especially if Raphael Hernandez manages to beat DRH this weekend, become the new interim Intercontinental Champion. Reeves might set himself up for a future crack at the gold. Couple of clotheslines. Catches that kick, trips Hernandez up. Lets out a woo! He's feeling it right now. He's feeling it big time. Hangman's neckbreaker. Into the butterfly suplex. Classic combo. Hernandez just will not stay down, but Ace is keeping on top of him. Not giving him a chance to even catch his breath here. Dragging him away from the ropes towards the center of the ring. Now you see Ace Reeves going after the arm of Hernandez here. Again, the Hangman's neckbreaker into the butterfly suplex. Hernandez trying to get himself a bit of a breather here. Ace making a mistake as he exits the ring. Gets caught with that clothesline, but he's straight back to his feet. Goes for that head kick, but Hernandez, man, talk about reflexes. Wow, cat-like there. No peligro. But how about Ace? With the quick thinking, no, countered by Hernandez. What a matchup here between these two. Over the top goes Reeves. Tries for a right hook. Counter, but responds with that head kick. Ace taking a nasty tumble right there. Beautiful combination ending in a gorgeous Michinoku driver and a knee drop to follow it up. Hernandez planting himself firmly in the driver's seat here. Busting open Ace Reeves now off those punches from the full mount. Hoping to pick up momentum en route to the Cup this weekend, where he challenges DRH for the Interim Intercontinental Championship. Hernandez confident here, looking to let him know. Pin in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. 2 count only. But Ace is hurt, he's bleeding. He's got to come up with something and quickly. Kicks to the face. Kick to the side of the head by Hernandez, showing him how it's done. This is that stop. No, there's that knee again. And this time it might be lights out. 1, 2. Once again, and Raphael Hernandez is pissed. He's not having it. He won't accept it. We know what this is. End of heartache. Into the pin. Uno, dos. But no tres. No tres for Hernandez. Look at how he doesn't skip a beat though. Double axe handle again. Reeves able to avoid it. Walking him over to the apron. Scoop slam. I heard the crack of Raphael's spine from all the way over here. Gets him back into the ring. Ace letting it be known he ain't out of this fight just yet. The fans are certainly rallying behind him. But will that prove to be enough as Hernandez sends him off the ropes, goes for a spear, great counter into a DDT by Ace Reeves. Wait a minute! Verta Breaker! Vintage! But Ace wants to make sure Hernandez doesn't get a lucky rope break. 1, 2, kick out. This has turned out to be all I hoped it would be. Head kick and again to the midsection. Just able to outstrike Hernandez. But Hernandez coming back to life with some elbows of his own to the midsection. Big old forearm. One after that arm again, and some more kicks. No part of Ace's body here safe from the wrath of Raphael. He's going to go for a quick pin. Gets him a pretty close 2 count. Pretty close, ain't enough though. And he's getting more and more frustrated. He's going to go to the top. Could it be the lowdown? Yes, it could be. This time he hits it. Surely that's got to be it. 1, 2. What? Ace Reeves with that vintage heart and soul, refusing to stay down, takes out of the lowdown. Dragging him out of the corner. Ace, what is he thinking right now? What's he trying to set up for? Nothing good. Hernandez wants no part of it. It's like another trip right there. A rare mistake on the part of Rafael Hernandez, but he quickly makes up for it with a clothesline. Discus punch. The last thing Hernandez needs days away from his championship match is being put through the ringer like this. Risk potential injury. DRH, I'm sure, is watching. Oh, wait, what is this? UFO! And a soft landing, it indeed is not for Hernandez. Smacking off the floor. Into the ring, Ace sends him again. Letting these fans know. Oh, but took his eyes off the prize and pays for it. Allowed Hernandez to get back to his feet. Knocks him off the apron there, but Hernandez, what does he got to do at this point, man? He's tried everything, all of his biggest moves. That bicycle knee, the end of heartache, the lowdown, nothing. Was enough to put Ace Reeves away so far. Ace taking his time getting back into the ring. Perhaps playing around with the young blood a little bit. Forearm to jaw, gonna set him up perfectly for a DDT. Cracking his skull on the apron. And the monkey flip sends him almost over the barricade. Ace just casually pulling out a military press into a standing moonsault. Hernandez, this kid, borderline indestructible, man. He just will not stay down. Some more kicks to the face. The ringside attendant getting a nice front row seat here. As these two duke it out in front of the timekeeper's area. Oh, Ace, looking for that spinning head kick. Hernandez just gets right back up. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait a minute, guys, I just realized we're at a count of 8 here. Wait a minute. 9, ace. Wait, that's going to be a double count out. A double count out, and you really hate to see it. A matchup as good as that end in such a manner. Are the fans chanting, "You sold out"? Who sold out? A double count out. The fans are not happy, and understandably so. I guess Hernandez sold out. He's the one that joined up with the higher authority after all. The fans voicing their displeasure. Well, after that disappointing ending, hopefully we get to see those two go at it again in the near future. But for now, the show goes on. And up next, it is a fatal four-way match, guys, with momentum at stake heading into the Tag Team Cup this weekend. These four men representing their respective teams. Max Cutter, of course, of Hellfire, who have been embroiled in a pretty brutal rivalry with Northern Lights over the last few weeks, what we saw last episode of Shockwave. Sven Hammer able to knock off David Pope in singles competition after both Max Cutter and Bjorn Frost were ejected from ringside by the referee for trying to get involved. And this is just the kind of matchup that Max Cutter loves being involved in, a fatal four-way. That means no countouts and no disqualifications. And Bjorn Frost, it will be representing Northern Lights in this matchup. The young, cocky Bjorn Frost. He's got the looks. He's got the ability, as we've seen in recent weeks. I could see this kid going very far, especially with Sven Hammer, the elder, the more experienced, at his side. Northern Lights low-key, maybe even high-key. Might be the team to watch in the Tag Team Cup this weekend. Max Cutter at ringside, just the look on his face. He wants to rip off that pretty head. Bring it home, put it on his mantle. And the debut here of Kai Victory, representing Old School. Of course, his other half, Teddy Shaw. They'll make their debut as a team in the Cup this weekend, but 'tis Victory here representing, and we saw just how ruthless Old School can be when Teddy Shaw physically assaulted his own sister last week, knocked her out cold. Not happy with the way that she's been representing the family name, but now Teddy Shaw says, I'm here alongside my boy, and we're about to bring the Shaw name back to prominence. That man just swatted his gum into the front row. I think it landed in a fan's hair. And last but not least, representing Kill Your Heroes, certainly the most experienced competitor in this matchup. And we will see his tag team partner Peligro a little bit later on one with Jacob Wells of Top Guns. Hoping to follow up on the momentum they earned last episode of Shockwave, defeating Top Guns in tag team action. And we actually know it's going to be a rematch in the first round of the Tag Team Cup. Top Guns versus Kill Your Heroes. And Josh Wolf, I talked about a couple weeks ago, he has previously won a Tag Team Cup. So Kill Your Heroes on that alone, they've got to be a favorite. Won it alongside Reese Ortiz. So here we go, Fatal 4-Way matchup momentum at stake, and of course no countouts, no disqualifications. Who's going to be heading into the Tag Team Cup with that momentum on their side? Let's find out. Referee going to ring the bell, and of course, still to come here tonight, guys. Killjoy Club up against the tandem of Beatrice Lotus and Amber Reed. Of course, our huge main event as Josh Wolf tries to decapitate Bjorn Frost. Allied Powers taking on the team of John Lipnick and Troy Cole. Non-title matchup, but a preview of what we very well may end up seeing this weekend in the Cup if John Lipnick and Troy Colt managed to go all the way. High victory caught by Josh Wolf there, but then Josh Wolf caught off guard by Max Cutter. He tries for a big old hammer fist, but Wolf able to get out of the way. Frost will go say how do you do to Kai Victory here at ringside. Wolf already stalking Cutter here, maybe looking to finish him off nice and early. Whoa! Front flip into a forearm smash, but Wolf has really upped his game coming into this new season. He's always been a hard hitter, he's always been crafty, but we've been seeing him pulling out a lot more agile maneuvers, really putting his athleticism on display in ways that we haven't previously seen from him. Targeting the legs of Cutter. Meanwhile, at ringside, Victory scooping up Frost, but he's able to drop down behind, forearm to the back of the knee. T-bone suplex and a kip up. Impressive indeed. Very impressed with himself, and Max Cutter trying to escape. Well, Wolf not going to allow it. Suicide dive. Frost going to take Wolf by the back of the head and throw him into the ring. Again, no disqualifications in a fatal four-way. Frost gets out the kendo stick going right after Max Cutter. The animosity between Hellfire and Northern Lights reaching its peak, man. And we know that those two teams will face off in the first round of the Tag Team Cup this weekend. Cliffhanger DDT there by Wolf. In fact, all of the first round matchups have been locked in and confirmed. It will be Hellfire versus Northern Lights, Top Guns versus Kill Your Heroes, Old School versus Desolation, and the Higher Authority against John Lipnick and Troy Cole. Those are our first round matchups in the Cup this weekend. Which team will go all the way, earn that beautiful trophy and a shot at the World Tag Team Championship. And again, historically, every single team, 6 times, the team that has won the Cup has gone on to win the titles. So it's really academic. The odds are in the favor of whomever wins the cup this weekend. Wolf into the ring. Bjorn Frost can immediately set him into the corner. Clothesline into a running bulldog. Like I said, Wolf the most experienced of these four here. Maybe the most experienced in the entire cup this weekend. Two-time Ascendance main eventer. Former Alpha World Champion, former Global Champion. He's looking for tag team gold this weekend. You know, Wolf has only ever held tag team gold once in his CMV career, and it was alongside Reese Ortiz. And chucked him in the corner there by Max Cutter. Able to grab Kai Victory by the back of the head. Tanahashi clothesline rolls through, drop kick to the side of the head. And time Cutter able to escape the clutches of Victory. Sends him to the outside, back elbow to Wolf. Quickly into the pin. Could he steal it here? 1, 2. No, Frost going to make sure that doesn't happen. Stabbing blows to the midsection. Cutter has proven. Oh, there's a cheap shot right in the eye of Kai Victory. But again, no disqualifications in a four-way, so it's completely fair. Victory in real trouble here at the hands of Max Cutter. This time and again proving himself to be maybe one of the most brutal men in the entire CMV roster. Wolf just patiently waiting for Cutter to be done. Tries for a super kick. Leave that to Peligro maybe. Scoop slam. Got Bjorn Frost over here. Back under the ring. Pulls out another kendo stick. Apparently 2 not enough. He needs 3. Slacks Wolf in the midsection. Back into the ring. Kai Victory. Takes out the knee of Max Cutter. Tries to go for a quick pin, but Wolf's right there to break it up before even the count of 1. Out the rope shows Victory. Back suplex drops Wolf on his neck. Bjorn Frost over there looking to lock in a bear hug on Max Cutter, but no such luck. Escapes and pulls him back into the high knee. Violent one picking up that candlestick, trying to throw it, but Victory doesn't give him a chance to do so. And Victory puts him down. Wolf from behind with a basement drop kick. Bjorn Frost just out there. The young arrogance. Oh, the cliffhanger DDT again from Wolf. He's alone in the ring. Get out this match 1. Well, he's not done though. Could be looking for. Oh no, Blue Thunder Bomb! Blue Thunder Bomb! 1, 2! Wow, Bjorn Frost, I guess, was confident in Kai's ability to kick out. Luckily, he was right. Wolf got the kendo stick. Going after Cutter. Oh, just flying up into the air. First DDT by Cutter to Frost. See you later, Frost. Look at Wolf, man. Dogging Kai Victory. Cutter's got the kendo stick, breaks it over the head of Kai Victory. A little bit of a team up here between Cutter and Wolf. I see a lot of Josh Wolf in the young Max Cutter. That brutality, that edge that Wolf has exhibited many times throughout his CMV career. Forearm smash by Cutter here. A stomp! Good Lord! 1, 2! How the hell did Bjorn Frost survive that? He's been busted open. And Kai Victory sees it. Bjorn Frost could be easy pickings here for Kai. But Frost still has some fight left in him, it seems. Oh, forearm to the back of the head. At the same time, Wolf looking for the cranium crusher. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out by Cutter. You can just see, man, how much momentum means going into an event like the Tag Team Cup. Tries to shoot on Max Cutter, but the violent ones haven't none of it. Oh, there's the Cutter! Into the Dragon Sleeper! Bjorn Frost is trapped, but saved by Josh Wolf. Quick pin. Wolf trying to steal it. Victory says, not so fast. Now they're all going to try to gang up on Wolf for a moment. Take out the biggest dog in the yard. Cutter. Going for the cutter. Right into the pin. Victory put down the kendo stick so that he can make the save. Oh, look at... One-arm push-ups, impressive. Not going to win the match, though, buddy. These guys are just swinging for the fences, man. Hail Mary. Neither having much luck, though. Bjorn Frost caught! Victory! I think he's looking for a figure four! Figure four locked in! But again, Wolf is there to make the save. Cutter picks up another kendo stick. He's already broken one of them in this matchup. Wolf again going to try to quickly steal a pin. Oh, ref's been caught in the crossfire. Momentarily incapacitated. Pusher gets back up. Nobody can try for a pin. Bjorn Frost going to look to lock in the sharpshooter. No one to call it with a bell, though, even if Victory taps out here, which Wolf going to break it up anyhow, so it doesn't matter. And meanwhile, Max Cutter's yelling at the floor and flipping everyone off. This old boy might be losing his mind before our very eyes. I mean, I never thought Max Cutter was mentally stable to begin with, but... Tops away the hand, kicks them. Oh, another stop to Frost! He is out of it. He's in la-la land right now. But Victory! Wait, the ref is focused on the sharpshooter! Cutter's in trouble! Victory's pissed. He had the match won, but the ref didn't see the pin. Frost just going to say to hell with it. A desperate pin attempt. Wolf bumping into the ref, delaying the pin. I don't think that was intentional, but works. Forearm to the back of Bjorn's head. Man, at this rate, I don't know if Bjorn's going to be able to make it to the Tag Team Cup this weekend. The amount of head damage he's taking. Another kendo stick broken. Cutter has just gone insane at this point. Gouging the eye of Bjorn Frost. Blood just covering this kid's entire face. Wolf going to give himself a couple seconds here at ringside to shake off the damage, catch his breath before joining the fun once again. Bjorn suplex to Victory. Cutter doesn't see Wolf from behind. Blue Thunderbomb, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and a win for Josh Wolf. A win for Kill Your Heroes. The night is still young for Kill Your Heroes, though. As a little bit later on, it's going to be Jacob Wells and Peligro one-on-one. Even still more momentum could be earned for Kill Your Heroes going into the Cup this weekend. What a win for Josh Wolf, though. Up next, my friends, here on Shockwave, episode 78. It's some tag team action coming our way, and the question's going to be answered here. Will Beatrice, Lotus, and Anne-Marie be able to coexist for one night only against their common enemies, the Killjoy Club? I, for one, highly doubt it. I mean, imagine being Beatrice Lotus right now. Amber Reed has continuously cost you matchups like last week here on Shockwave, where seemingly Amber Reed was actually trying to help Lotus out by distracting Ellie Quinn, but, well, things didn't end that way, as Ellie Quinn ended up capitalizing on the distraction and picking up that win. Lotus, along with Ellie Quinn, these two women vocal about deserving a shot at the Women's World Championship. They both want the opportunity, and like I said on Octane last night, I think they both have a strong case. Whether Lotus likes it or not, here tonight she has to rely on Amber Reed. And hey, Amber Reed, if you can look past the beef, she's not a bad partner to have. Former Women's Tag Team Champion and a former Unified World Tag Team Champion. And hey, Lotus, a two-time Women's Tag Team Champion. These two could actually make quite the team if they manage to get on the same page. The CMV Women's World Champion, fresh off of her win last night on Octane against Stevie Gabriel in that hard-hitting Extreme Rules match, which I'm sure Ellie Quinn was not happy to see that result. Quinn was hoping that Stevie Gabriel would leave Amber Reed in a pile of broken bones, but that was most certainly not the case. Amber Reed, at the end of the day, she says, doesn't matter if it's Beatrice Lotus, doesn't matter if it's Ellie Quinn. She's beaten both of them, and she'll do it again when the championship's on the line. Look in the eyes of Amber Reed, man. I gotta chill. Such intensity. I really don't think that championship is going anywhere anytime soon. No disrespect to Lotus or Ellie Quinn. Well, there's no denying that in this matchup, Killjoy Club going to enjoy an advantage. They're coming into this united. Hoping to further bolster Ellie Quinn's case for a shot at the Women's World Championship. Stevie Gabriel undoubtedly still feeling the effects of that Extreme Rules matchup not even 24 hours ago on Octane. Might be the chink in the armor that perhaps Lotus and Reed can capitalize here in this tag team matchup. Once again, we see that Ellie Quinn won't be at ringside. Spent the last couple of weeks keeping her distance, watching from the shadows, allowing her gals to do the dirty work, keeping herself fresh. Should that championship match present itself. So here we go, Killjoy Club taking on Beatrice Lotus and Amber Reed. The age-old question, can they coexist, as we see that Lotus and Taylor Wagner will start things off against one another. As we look towards the Tag Team Cup, my friends, this weekend, you cannot miss it. The Cup is back. We are in Tokyo, Japan. 8 teams, 1 trophy, 1 opportunity at the World Tag Team Championship. Not to mention we got Chloe Marks and Danny Elliott in a Tokyo street fight. Rafael Hernandez versus DRH for the Interim Intercontinental Championship. Snap vertical suplex there by Wagner at ringside. Definitely having herself a light advantage here against Lotus. Throws her gut first into the steel steps. Amber Reed's not lifting a finger to try to help her out here. Almost to the goddamn to a count of 6 here. This referee ain't playing around. We've already had one double count out here tonight. Hopefully we do not get another, as Lotus just repeatedly sends Wagner ribs first. Both women back in at 9. I got legitimately worried there for a second. Lotus to make it. Oh, well, look, I'm not going to act shocked. We knew there was a high probability of this happening. Beatrice Lotus goes for the tag. Reed says, I'm out of here. She has abandoned Beatrice Lotus, and this now effectively, guys, becomes a handicap match. Amber Reed, the wicked smile on her face. She was planning this all along. She had no intentions of actually competing in this tag team matchup here tonight. And Lotus, she can't be very surprised either. She had to, at least in the back of her mind, expected something like this, but now definitely at a disadvantage. This now a handicap match. Stevie Gabriel. Midsection Lotus, though, still to try to put up a fight. Inverted Frankensteiner spiking Stevie Gabriel. Follows it up with a headbutt to the midsection. Snap that leg. Amber Reed laughing all the way up the ramp. She loves it. Setting the trap, and Lotus just walked right into it. Ellie Quinn's gotta be loving this too. And stomps to the hand. Gabriel gonna tag in Wagner. Sends Lotus out onto the apron. A drop kick, gonna give her a tumble to the outside. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Coming up next, guys, is Lotus. Gotta respect the fight. There's the numbers game coming into play. Up next in our tertiary main event, Jacob Wells one-on-one with Peligro. We've also got Chloe Marks in action still to come, as well as our huge non-title main event. Wheel kick from Lotus. Get Wagner back into the ring. She might have this match won. Gonna go for Gabriel too, though, keeping her out of the action at least for now. Lotus might actually manage to pull this off. One! Oh, but a kick out, and there's Stevie Gabriel anyhow. Kick to the gut, we know what comes next. Vintage package pile driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh my God, can you imagine? Lotus, understandably frustrated. These fans cheeky, chanting tag team wrestling, handicap wrestling here, as Amber Reed has abandoned Beatrice Lotus to fend for herself against Killjoy Club, and she is fending. Wagner, sit out, spine buster. Well, I think that's the hopes of Beatrice Lotus winning this matchup down the drain. 1, 2, no, a kick out. Well, Lotus far from out of the woods yet. To the midsection, they try to go to the ropes. Nice. Springboard back elbow. Wagner just got absolutely blasted. Quickly sweeps her off her feet. Rock kick to the back of the neck. Lotus has not been the same since that sit-out spine buster. And now here we go. Wagner dragging her into the corner. Looking perhaps to make the tag to Stevie Gabriel. Maybe not. Kick to the ankle. And the Killjoy Club want to take their time here with the isolated Beatrice Lotus. Maybe right about now, Lotus wishing she perhaps didn't so unceremoniously end her relationship with Okrento. She could use the help. Big splash, gonna miss, and then sends Gabriel head first into the steel post. Gabriel thrown down on the floor as Lotus gets back into the ring. Looks like she was thinking about taking a shot at Wagner. Here's Gabriel back in the ring. A German suplex. Quickly going to shoot to happen. Hook the leg. One. Only a 1 count though. Gabriel getting set up here. Oh, a cheap shot! And again, the numbers game. Going to the corner. Stevie Gabriel lining up for a forearm. Lotus saw it coming though. Sent into the corner. Kick to the chest. What a fall by Gabriel there into the pin, but there you go. Wagner in to break it up. Lotus ignoring her though. Keeping her eyes fixed on the prize. Hammerlock DDT! Can she do it? 1, 2! No, again, so close. Lotus even asking the ref, come on, that was only 2. Stay on the attack here, knowing that Gabriel, the whole world of hurt right now. DDT into the pin. 1, 2. Still not going to be enough, though, to get the job done. Oh, and Lotus allowing herself to get distracted by Taylor Wagner. This gives Gabriel a precious couple of seconds. Then she put him to use. Frog. Drop down. Tries to go high. Gabriel instead gonna set her up. Snap there. Kick to the chest. Walks her way over to the corner, tags in Taylor Wagner. Goes for that big boot, but Lotus, quick thinking, drops down into a barrel roll. The fact that Lotus has lasted this long is unbelievable. I think she might legitimately win this match, man. She didn't need Emery alcohol. Wait, could it be? The hangover connects! Oh my God! Once in a lifetime! Lotus, if she wins off this, hooks the leg. Oh, but Gabriel breaks up the pin. Ruining what would have been a historic moment right there. Gonna send Wagner to the outside. Lotus! Off the ropes! Cannonball! That's a strike right there. And now these fans starting to get behind Beatrice Lotus, giving her props for this performance. Back and we're going to give Gabriel some too. DDT. Cracking her skull off the apron, man. 2-on-1. And Lotus is dominating. Oh, not again! This time on the floor! That devastating sit-out spine buster. Gabriel back to her feet as Wagner. All she has to do right now is get Lotus back into the ring, man. And she's got this match won, but she's not finished. She's pissed. Now, gonna throw Lotus back into the ring, and I think it's game over here. What could Lotus have left? Tag to Gabriel. Can she finish things off? That's exactly what she's looking to do. Is going to try to go to the corner, maybe set up for that forearm smash again. Lotus somehow begins to move around, though. With the Fujiwara armbar. Lotus can't have any idea where she is right now. She has got to be in a faraway land. Wagner tagged in. Look at these two are just having some fun now. Strip off the ropes. There's that big boot. It's over. Come on now. 1, 2, 3. What an effort by Beatrice Lotus. Nothing but respect, but in the end, the numbers, man, too much to handle. Amber Reid essentially serving Beatrice Lotus up on a silver platter here tonight. Our tertiary main event, lads and gents, here on Shockwave number 78. And again, more momentum at stake heading into the Tag Team Cup this weekend. Now, we saw Josh Wolf earlier tonight pick up a win in that Fatal 4-Way, so momentum already looking good for Kill Your Heroes. Peligro looking to earn even more as he gets ready to take on Jacob Wells of Top Guns. Heard from Peligro earlier tonight, letting out that tweet saying, Jacob Wells, you proved to be a tough SOB. You weren't easy to put down last episode of Shockwave, but put you down I did, and I'm going to do it again here tonight. And indeed, Kill Your Heroes with a win over Top Guns. Last episode of Shockwave. If they can do it again this weekend in the Cup, they'll advance to the semifinals. Hopefully Wells has spent the past few days properly icing that jaw of his. Definitely wasn't the debut he was looking for here in CMV. But hoping to make up for it here tonight. I'm excited to see what Wells can get done here in a one-on-one matchup. I love what I saw from Top Guns last episode of Shockwave. Man, this is, I said it, one of the greatest tag teams going in wrestling today. So glad to finally have them here in CMV. Wells, a tremendous competitor. Even Peligro had to give him props. Look at the confidence he comes out here with, too. You gotta love it. But Peligro is no joke, and Wells better know that. Once that bell rings, he's in there with a former world champion, former Anarchy champion, former tag team champion. So here we go, Jacob Wells, Peligro, one-on-one, our tertiary main event, and of course Peligro immediately with a super kick. What else? Well, whatever he was trying for there obviously did not go his way, and Wells going to be more than happy to make him pay for it. A pile driver. We're not 15 seconds into the matchup. Slow down, guys. Another pile driver. Wells said, hold my milk, bro. I'm about to jack this fool up. Peligro somehow not with a broken neck. What a kick from Wells. Hell yeah. And a side slam. There's that power. How about one more for you? There's a sale going on. 2-for-1 special. Dragging himself into the corner. Peligro's looking to be in rough shape very early on here. There's one thing we know about Peligro. Say whatever else you want to about the man. He's got that heart, baby. He don't ever quit. What is he setting up for here? Oh, leg drop to the back of the head. Wells gonna be sent crashing down to the outside. Oh, look at that. He gets back to see cracks his neck like it wasn't no thing but a chicken wang. That tickled, he says. Peligro's pissed. The referee keeping him at bay. That allows Wells to nail him with that Uranagi into the pin, middle of the ring. Could it be that easy for the Top Gun here? No, only a 1 count. Coming up next in our co-main event, we're going to see Chloe Marks in action. She'll be taking on Taryn Torres ahead of her Tokyo Street Fight with Danny Elliott this weekend at the Tag Team Cup. Of course, we still got Allied Powers versus John Lipnick and Troy Colt. Non-title bout to come in our main event. Wells running right into that super kick. Peligro with the kitty claws. The kitty claws. Oh, and a rope right there. Wells did have his foot on the rope. Good call. Rare good call by the referee here. The longer those kitty claws sink in, the worse it's going to be. Super kick from Peligro. Apparently not just one. There's a second one. Hang on. 3 of them. That might be good night, Mr. Wells. No, a kick out. He is definitely hurting us. We see him try to crawl his way out of the apron. He's not going to find any refuge out there, though. Not when he's up against Peligro. DDT! Kick to the side of the head. Quick thinking by Wells saves him. Uncle Peligro responding with a knee to the side of the head. Back into the ring. Away with you, says Jacob Wells. And he's not going to get back into the ring right away, taking his time. But as he does get back in, Peligro has caught him with a vice grip. And again, think about those claws digging into the flesh of Jacob Wells. Peligro always looking for that one final super kick. Wells put up that. Oh, there it is, but caught. Wells saying not tonight. My jaw is just fine where it is. Thank you very much. Cranking that neck. Stomp to the bicep just for good measure. Taking back control. Another elevated side slam. Peligro picking himself up in the corner, but Wells really tearing at that arm. Now look at this. One arm. Pendulum backbreaker. Great strength on display by Jacob Wells here. Just walking Peligro around. Walking that cat. What's this now? Death Valley Bomb? Maybe Peligro able to wiggle free. Just before it is too late. Throws him up. No schoolboy though. Burn kick into a choke. Trying to choke the very life out of this man, Jacob Wells. Uh-oh. And another super kick. 1, 2. Jacob Wells kicks out. Peligro is just flat out not having it. Super kick. Falls back into the pit. There's no way he kicks out. 1, 2. What is this man's jaw made out of? Steel? You gotta be kidding me. Now these fans are loving it. Oh, Wells has been busted open too. Oh, look at that quick cheap shot. Hanging Peligro up on the top rope. This guy's jaw's gonna be hanging out by a thread right now, but he is still keeping his head above the water. Certainly honing in on that arm. Using the ropes now. What is he trying to set Peligro up for? German suplex him in the corner. Peligro knocking the back of his head off the turnbuckle right there. That could be an instant KO. Loving these combos from Wells. He is all over Peligro like white on rice. Up to the top. Big right hook. And again. One more time. Says, get the hell out of my ring, you son of a gun. Wells taking a couple of seconds, catching his breath. Here at ringside. Stalking Peligro. Could it be a double underhook face buster on the floor? And now just hurling Peligro shoulder first into the barricade. Wells looks intent on perhaps earning himself a count-out win here. Or maybe not. Now to the top. Perched. Waiting. Elbow. Peligro rolls through into a scoop slam. Unbelievable. What strength. Especially to a big motherfucker like Giga Wells. Irish whip into the corner. Tries for maybe a back elbow. Wells though reverses. Going for that Death Valley bomb again. This time he hits it. Doesn't even go for the pin though. Doesn't hesitate as he looks to make sure the job is done. Maybe gonna try for that sit-up face buster again. Peligro reverses. Wells reverses. Back and forth, another counter. It's 1999 up in here. Tries for a stop. Wells gets to his feet. Who's going to be quicker? Turns him inside out. What a lariat. 1, 2. Kick out. What a match. Peligro's going to the corner. Wells, though, to his feet. Snapping the neck of Jacob Wells. The man is writhing. Peligro ain't finished. Super kick. 1, 2. You have got to be joking. Peligro. A moment of hesitation, a moment of frustration. But then back to work. While Wells is still reeling. Drop kick to the side of the head, lays him out. This is a desperate pin right here. Maybe the desperation pays off for Peligro. No! That was a weak kick out by Wells, though. He barely kicked out of that. Peligro charging Wells. Both of them go tumbling to the outside. This is it right here. This is that bar burner quality. This is that humdinger and a half. Peligro slamming Wells. Face first off the apron. But Wells suddenly comes to life, throwing Peligro off to the side. You can see how tired he is. Death Valley bomb at ringside. Just shattered the spine of Peligro. At a count of 5, Wells gets back into the ring saying, look at this, look at what I've done, stay down. But Peligro, he never stays down. Back into the ring where Wells is waiting for him. Irish whip off the ropes, drop down, leapfrog, big knee right between the eyes. Wells, kick to the gut, puts him down emphatically. Into the pin. 1, 2. What? It ain't possible. You are kidding me. Wells is pissed, but maintains his focus. Tries for a punch. Punches the canvas. Man just broken his hand. Leapfrog now by Peligro. And another one. Avoided though Wells with some kicks to the back of the knee. The top gun gonna take Peligro for a walk. Puts him in the corner. Introduces him to the top turnbuckle. Elbow, though, from Pellico out of nowhere. He tries to go to the ropes. He ain't quick enough, though. Wells, with an Irish whip, counters it into the corner. Counters with this... Wait! Pellico! Tiger feint kick goes around the post! Double boot! Stop! 1, 2! I can't do this. I'm about to explode out of my seat. Pellico! Super kick! 1, 2, 3! Wait! It's Justice! Justice Stone! With his Zero-G championship, come on! Pellico could barely stand after that match. Justice Stone swooping in to make sure Top Guns are standing tall here on Shockwave. What a match. So let's not gloss over that certified banger. But now Pellico not even able to enjoy that win, as Justice Stone stands over him with the Zero-G championship held high in the air. Man, I don't know if I have anything left after that match. We still had 2 more matches to go here tonight, including our huge main event. Allied Powers taking on John Lipnick and Troy Cole. But first, we've got Chloe Marks in action, ready to take on Taryn Torres here before heading into the Tag Team Cup this weekend, where she finally does battle with Danny Elliott, a Tokyo street fight. It's going to be on Danny Elliott's turf. But Chloe Marks says she's going to walk into Tokyo, beat the bricks off of Danny Elliott, and make Tokyo, Japan, her stomping grounds. Of course, this has been brewing since the start of this new season, since before the new season began, with Chloe Marks going on a little bit of a power trip, bullying the newcomers, all the new faces, specifically Danny Elliott. Not impressed with Elliott's past these last few years in Japan, making an name for herself. Chloe Marks saying, it doesn't matter what you've done, it only matters what you've done here in CMV. This is the big time. So Marks says she doesn't give a goddamn about before CMV. To her, Danny Elliott is nothing more than an unproven punk. Elliott, though, calling Chloe Marks a bully, saying she won't stand for it, and looking to prove Chloe Marks wrong this weekend at the Tag Team Cup. Hopefully Marks not going to make the mistake of potentially looking past Taryn Torres here. Very impressive she has been, although unable to get herself a victory yet here in CMV since debuting a few weeks ago. Saw her take that loss to Celestia last episode of Shockwave. But I have loved everything I've seen from Taryn Torres so far. A lot of potential this young woman has. Really prove herself here against someone like Chloe Marks. This is a rematch from last month where Chloe Marks actually defeated Taryn Torres by countout. Marks going on to say that Taryn Torres just not worth her time. Deliberately won that match by countout. Sees herself on a whole nother level than someone like Taryn Torres, someone like Danny Elliott, all these other new faces in the women's division. Mark saying, I've been here for years grinding, busting my ass. Not about to let all these new gals come in here and pass her by just because they've done shit in Japan. Marks is not impressed. Might change her tune, though, if Torres gets the better of her here. Try to drag her into the corner, perhaps, but Mark gives some elbows to the midsection. Absolutely unloading into it. Trip up SPO. Torres already forced to retreat to the outside. That is not a good sign. There's that ferociousness from Chloe Marks that I really start to see a lot of last season, but it's definitely been taken to a whole nother level here in the new season, these last few weeks specifically. Not just mean in the ring now, just mean in general is Chloe Marks. A far cry from that young, naive gal who came into CMV under the tutelage of Troy Cole. Wearing her black gear, tripping on the bottom rope as she got into the ring. Totally different person. I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. I like this edge from Chloe Marks. Torres going to go off the ropes into a wheelbarrow bulldog by Torres. Now that she's got Chloe Marks grounded, going to look to keep her there. Street fight. This weekend at the Tag Team Cup. It's not going to be a matchup between Chloe Marks and Danny Elliott. It's going to be a fight. These two want to beat the hell out of each other, and they'll have their chance. Right now, though, Marks might be looking for that vintage rolling fireman's carry of hers. That is OG Chloe Marks right there, as now we see her seductively crawling on top of Taryn Torres. This is PG now, all right? Let's keep it easy. Torres was doing well the first few minutes of this matchup, but right now it is entirely the Chloe Marks show. Dominating Taryn Torres, taking her time and enjoying it. These kicks to the face, and this is just unnecessary. Now into the pin, satisfied. Might have cost herself a kick out by Taryn Torres. Chloe finished playing with her food. Oh, might be looking for that Hangman's DDT she's been using lately, but Torres reversed, and there's why. You don't play around with your opponent. 1, 2, man, almost. Able to squeak out what would be a big time win. Oh, Torres doesn't seem to be done. She's got a little something else for Chloe Marks. Front flip DDT to... That was unbelievable. I don't know that I have ever seen a DDT pulled off like that before. Chloe Marks going to be quick to shake it off, though. Back suplex. Just rapid fire punches to the side of the head. Look, like I was talking about before, I don't necessarily hate this new edge, this new attitude from Chloe Marks, and it's definitely been doing wonders for her in the ring. Spear going to cut down Torres. That's still not enough to get the win. You know, Chloe Marks, she's been winning. Unlike last season. Oh, she's going to go for that DDT again. Slides her through the ropes, soaking it in. She knows she's got this match won. Taking her time in no sort of rush is Chloe Marks. 1, 2. Maybe she should have been in a rush. She gave Taryn Torres a lot of time to recover there. Torres now knocked down to the outside. as Chloe mocks her. But in the ring, seems like Chloe Marks still doesn't take Taryn Torres seriously. Nothing's changed since the last time these two faced off. Marks gonna struggle to get to her feet. Taryn Torres helps her. Irish whip. Leapfrog there. Runs right. Oh, another sit-out face buster. That came out of nowhere. 1, 2. Do not play with Taryn Torres. Moonsault off the bottom rope. That's not one you see too often. And now Chloe might not have any idea where she is. And Torres lying in wait. Knee to the face. Out cold. 1, 2, 3. Don't play with Taryn Torres. Big win for Torres here. Chloe, she messed around. She thought she could have a laugh at the expense of Taryn Torres here. And she learned a lesson the hard way. Will she make the same mistake with Danny Elliott this weekend at the Tag Team Cup in that Tokyo Street Fight? She better not. Well, now, my friends, we have made it to our main event of the evening. What a matchup we have on our hands here. Like I said earlier in the night, potentially a preview of what we might see this weekend at the Tag Team Cup if John Lipnick and Troy Colt manage to win the Cup itself. We know the winning team will go on to face the Allied Powers for the World Tag Team Championship on the night in Tokyo, Japan. It's non-title here, but we very well may see it be a championship match this weekend. I also touched on earlier, no doubt the dark horse team of the Cup, Troy Colt and John Lipnick here. These are two guys that do not like each other. They are not friends, but united because they have a common goal, and that is to disrupt the higher authority, to bring Pat LaFave's empire crashing down, which they've not had very much luck with as of late, neither man. Although John Lipnick now in possession of that Climb to Fame contract, which means he can cash in any time he wants to for a shot at Styles P. Godley's undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Hell, if he wants to, he could cash it in this weekend. We know that Troy Colt and John Lipnick will face off against the higher authority in the first round of the Cup. Like I said at Climb to Fame, I think John Lipnick, the last person Godley would have wanted to win the Climb to Fame contract. Anytime, anywhere that John Lipnick wants to, he can cash in that contract for a shot at the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. And Troy Colt, he's no idiot, keeping himself in close proximity of John Lipnick, knowing that he very well may be undisputed World Heavyweight Champion in the near future. Colt wants to keep his name surrounding the World Championship picture here on Shockwave. That's Colt's goal, of course. He made it very clear at the start of this new season. He wants to be World Champion again. He doesn't care if he has to come out here each and every single week Mr. No Days Off. And he's proven that so far here in the new season. Every week he's been here, he's been getting his ass kicked the vast majority of the time, but he's been here. He's not backing down. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. You would be a fool to trust John Lipnick, and Troy Colt is no fool. But again, they have a common enemy. Will that alone be enough for them to maintain this partnership through the Tag Team Cup? Their fragile alliance going to be tested here. The Allied Powers. The Bloody Brit Chris Andrews, the American God, Killian Red, ready to defend their gold for the first time here in this brand new season against the winning team of the Cup this weekend. And as we touched on a couple of times now, historically, every team that has won the Cup has gone on to win the title 6 times. 6 out of 6. So the odds are not on the side of the Allied Powers this weekend. Here we go, non-title matchup. We see that Troy Colt and Chris Andrews going to get things started. Non-title here, but once again, very well may see a rematch this weekend if it comes down to it with the gold on the line. As we see Andrews early on, going to utilize that cravat sleeper of his. Colt caught in it for a fancy minute. Able to escape though into just casually pulling an end of heartache out of his back pocket. That's a shot at Rafael Hernandez right there, showing him how it's done. And now going to show off a little bit, Mr. No Days Off with that side headlock. But there's no denying that at a disadvantage are John Lipnick and Troy Colt going into the Cup this weekend for a couple of different reasons. Again, because they're not friends. They don't fully trust each other. But then also, we don't know who is going to be the tag team partner of Styles and Godley. Pat LaFave is going to handpick a partner. We know that Hernandez will be busy facing DRH for the interim Intercontinental Championship. So we won't know until the Cup itself. Lipnick and Colt won't know who their opponent is going to be. Lipnick now the legal man and immediately pounced on by Chris Andrews. Some forearms to the back of the head. Gonna make that tag to Killian Red. Killian coming off a humdinger with Yamashita last episode of Shockwave. A big old hog fight between them two. Definitely a matchup we gotta check out when you get the opportunity. Red going after the arm of John Lipnick here, pardon me. A little bit too much gubby tonight. In control right now are the Allied Powers. Killian Red and Bloody Brit proving themselves to be quite a formidable team. Rapid stops to the chest of John Lipnick, letting out a woo! USA, baby. Going to be far from home this weekend, though. Tokyo, Japan defending the gold. An American and a Brit in Tokyo. You come to your own conclusion about that. Dropping Lipnick down onto his knee here at ringside. Big old clothesline. Trying to take off the gosh darn head of John Lipnick. Already up to a count of 5 as Killian Red is casually throwing Lipnick off to the side, back into the ring and trying to rally these fans here in the arena. They're definitely split for this matchup. They're trying to take a shot at Troy Colt, but he's not having it. Red gonna try again and once more pays for it. Lipnick's back in now. They're gonna crack open the head of Killian Red. See what falls out. Probably not much. Look, I'm a Killian Red fan. And nobody's calling the guy a genius, all right? Lipnick's telling him to go fuck yourself, but Killian Red having none of it. And the Powerbomb Symphony might be incoming. Lipnick says no thank you. No place punches there, saving himself. Oh, Red just gonna mow him down, but there's a shot from Troy Colt. Red able to shake it off. And homage to Taylor Swift as now it makes the tag to the Bloody Brick, Chris Andrews. Alongside John Lipnick, a part of the Prime to Fame contract ladder match. Bloody Britt. Vintage as it gets here. The delayed vertical suplex. Power put on full display. And now Britt going to the quarter, wondering what he was going to try to set up for there. We're not going to find out as now he goes for a power bomb. Big power bomb. Into a Dragon Sleeper. Britt's been up at his submission game we've seen here in the new season. Troy Colt going to come in to break that up. Britt just ignoring Colt though. Staying focused on Lipnick Revenge. 1, 2, but the Redeemer with a millisecond to spare stays in the fight. Britt, no hesitation, immediately tagging Killian Red in, seeing if he can finish Lipnick off while he's hurting. Stomps to the chest, going to follow him to the outside. Some more stops from this big beefy boy. American made. Grass-fed. Hamburger loving. Beer drinking. Lipnick again going to manage to counter the Killian Red powerbomb. Gets back into the ring. Lets out a roar. Red going to try to put hands on him. Lipnick being kept at bay. Red just will not allow him to square up. Bullies his way into that flatliner. Oh, Red's now bleeding. Kiss the canvas. Just like that. Booba blast. Oh, but Bloody Brick coming out of nowhere to break up the pin. Lipnick does not look happy about it. Lipnick needs to make a tag right about now, I'll tell you that. He's looking to deliver the people's elbow, but the people are not behind John Lipnick. The power of that move just ain't there. Oh! The ring shaking! Earth shattering! Sit out! Last ride! Power bomb! And just like that, the Allied Powers scoop up the dub. Now, look at that matchup, guys. Lipnick refused to tag Troy Colt. Troy Colt started the match. He tagged out rather early, and then Lipnick, he had every opportunity to make the tag. He just didn't. And he got his ass beat for it. If he makes that same mistake, if these two cannot get on the same page by this weekend, they ain't making it out of the first round of the Cup. And that's just a simple fact.